If you've read Paul Auster's City of Glass, then you understand the concept of the doppelgänger. If you've read Edgar Allan Poe, William Wilson, right? There are all kinds of doppelgänger, doppelgänger in Japanese, right? And it's come from the German term, or double, right? That one has a double, another self out there, who is one's kind of rival, or, it's like jealous, so jealous, and trying to sort of emulate or to foil you, right? So who's the real and who's the double? Maybe the double is the real you and you are its double. It's hard to say, right? Well, I'd like to introduce my viewers on YouTube. Many of you may actually have run into him already because of the way that YouTube seems to favor his earlier videos when you do a search, even though my page has now gone official. And so it's not just YouTube either. This is going to be a little introduction to my doppelganger, since I'm fortunate enough to have one and to have discovered him online. So let's take a tour, shall we? Here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. This is going to be fun. Okay, so I subscribe to YouTube. I have a paid account, the premium, and of course my page now is official because I'm publishing through actually two different distributors of my music, and I have a number of subscribers and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, my page is official. So if you do a search under my name, Marc Lowe, let's just see what happens on YouTube. Okay, so let's look at the very top here. This is my page, right, which is nice, and that's my video right there. And before we go down, let's just see what's at the very top. Mix by Marc Lowe, and notice it's M-A-R-C in the last name. It's got a lowercase l, so it's basically misspelled, right? 43-year-old determined to be a rock star. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm not 43, but let's just see what this is. Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is whatever, right? This is probably just some mistake, right? It has nothing to do with me, right? Look at this. I mean, this has nothing to do with me, obviously. Okay, Bozo the Clown, Fight Like Sin. Okay, so that's nice. All right, so here's my page, official. That's good. And then here's my sort of recent talk. And let's look at what's right underneath this. This is 1 year ago. Uri tempo. In Japanese, that would be uri tempo, which is like to sell a tempo is like a store or something like this. And that's very interesting, isn't it? It's someone playing a Casio keyboard. He looks kind of heavier than me and wearing sort of a military style jacket uniform. And interestingly enough, that looks a whole lot like an old photo of me, the hair and the face and everything. Let's just take a look at this. It's got 278 views. Christmas special, better than any Marc Lowe fake music video. Okay, let's just see what this is. I'm sort of curious. I haven't seen this one, at least not recently. Okay. Very interesting. Nicely produced. I like the special effects. Okay. A troll full of jealousy and hatred. We are proud to be back. Special edition video. Okay. Let's see what this is. I'm pretty curious. Christmas special. It's clever. There's a photo that looks like me and another photo that looks like me behind. He's playing a Casio keyboard. I see. Okay. Well, this is pretty creepy. All right, let's just go back to sort of like what comes up when you put my name in. So there's this, and we just saw this one. That's me, right? That's new, and that's me. Marc Lowe tribute. Marc Lowe-esque David Bowie guitar solo. Let's see what this is. Okay, I don't know what that is. Well, that's back to David Bowie. Okay, Marc Lowe art by Prickly Succulent. Let's just see like this this user, and that's a photo that looks Marc Lowe art, and then look at this. Prickly succulent can be enjoyed for your burst out laughing time pleasure. Half Cherokee artist. Okay, genius. Blah blah. Fake musicians like just scrolling down. Marc Lowe. Blah blah. Uri tempo is a movement. Marc Lowe. Okay, so what do these things have to do with me? Well, that looks kind of like me. Let's look at this, marcloweart.com. And in fact, this also you can find on Google. If you look under my name, what's this? Marc Lowe art. Prickly Succulent displays his art of pretend musician Marc Lowe, a star of self-inflicted dark comedies, etc. Okay, so this is interesting. He's got these drawings. IQ chart low to high, and okay, Groucho Marx, that's kind of clever. Marc Lowe live at Mount Sinai. That's interesting. Okay, January 26th. Marc Lowe's, that's Groucho Marx, so that's nice. What is this? Oh, okay, the IQ chart. What else do we have on here? Okay, well, this is very interesting, isn't it? All right, so these are all sort of like, I don't know, do they have anything to do with, you know, oh, I see, a child making musical crap, and Marc Lowe's a blue nun, and etc. Okay, well, this is quite interesting. So, you know, like I say, let's just kind of go to Google and see, you know, well, this is the official, huh? Let's just see what else we have here, because, like, this is pretty interesting, isn't it, you know? Again, this is it's about an intro to my doppelganger. That's my official, that's my Bandcamp page. Now I'm actually advertising myself. I got to watch it here because that's not my doppelganger. That's actually me. Let's just do Google here, and Google, and then Marc Lowe Google search. All right, so that's Marc Lowe linked. Okay, these are not me, huh? Apple Music, that looks like me. What Had You Done, Brooke? Those are my songs. SoundCloud images, those don't look like me very much. Let's see if we can do Marc Lowe. Let's try this again. So there we go. Okay, that's me. Now that's my official musical artist. Okay, let's see if we can find, though, and this is me. That's my homepage. That's my my website. That's official. Okay, and that's actually the Japanese version. I've got a Japanese and an English version. This is my Twitter X page, which I'm not really using much. This is official website, and Apple Music and Spotify. These look like my videos. And YouTube, that's me. That's my official page. But let's look. Oh, that's Japan Today. You know, it's interesting because I don't actually have an account at Japan Today. But yet it comes up in a search under my name. Marc Lowe comments. Okay, well, let's just take, I mean, it could be someone else named Marc Lowe, right? Japan Today in English. Posted today at 2:38 p.m. Japanese time. 86-year-old old man arrested over death. While it's understandable to perhaps want to commit such an act, the spouse had been harassed. Such action is unforgivable. Perhaps introducing mandatory regular wellness visits to people aged over 65 is in order. Okay, that's interesting. -2. Huey Lewis rom-com musical finds a stage on Broadway. Okay, Huey's a legend and one of the most underrated musicians of the last 2 centuries. Now he is finally getting the recognition. This is also today. A whole new generation of gamers, YouTubers, influencers, and hikikomori otaku can enjoy his music, etc. Okay. Olive oil. This is precisely why Japan needs to step up its olive game in Shikoku. Japanese olive oil, like other foodstuffs, is superior. If they would produce more, the world would buy more and prices would come down. Okay. And it goes, all right, well, I don't see any sort of, you know, like direct anything that would sort of like imply that this was supposed to be me or anything, right? I mean, it's just like a lot of weird sort of comments by someone under the name of Marc Lowe. It's not me, certainly. All right. Let's see what else we have. Because this actually is about my doppelganger, isn't it? My double. Japan needs to make sleep great again. This is BS. So many salesmen and workers sleep in their or company cars during working hours. That's kind of funny. Okay, and then comments about North Korea and China and why pick fights. People who follow sports think they know everything and that their opinion's always right and yours is always wrong, so they like to tell you who is the GOAT. Well, in any case, here, this is an interesting. As a fellow actor, musician, producer, and author, I get it. Of course, that can't be me because I've never claimed to be an actor or producer, although I do make music and write. The actors have every right to strike. While nobody buys my music, I would like to be paid fairly for my work. These actors deserve fair pay for their amazing contribution to the arts. Artists of the world, unite. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. This Marc Lowe comments. Again, it's certainly not me. What else do we have? Because, you know, if we're going to talk about my doppelganger, we have to make a case for his existence, don't we? And I wonder if there's anything else. For example, like, I don't see it this time, but sometimes, you know, each time you do a search, you get kind of different things, you know. And I sometimes see the Horikawa reference. Let's see if we can find that this time. This is Marc Lowe, musician. So that's me. And those are my things. That's my music. So that's there's Japan Today again. My Marc Lowe art. There you go. That was the site we looked at before. Prickly Succulent, making caricatures and sketches of the pretend musician and songwriter. So I guess maybe that's a real review of my work by Faulkner Review. And let's see what else we find. Here, this is, Kita Kyushu declared a Marc Lowe free music zone. Let's see what this is. Oh, and it's in Japanese and English. That's nice. Because we're doing the talk in English. If you read Japanese, you can read that. Okay. Kita Kyushu declared a Marc Lowe free music zone. Oh, that looks awfully like that Marc Lowe art. Oh, there's Prickly Succulent again. That's interesting. Oh, that's Baby Rattle Hoser. Idiot Keyboard. Things Marc Lowe can't play, including a toy drum and a guitar. Kita Kyushu has declared a Marc Lowe free music free zone. Horikara TV has declared Garden Paradise Kita Kyushu a Marc Lowe free music zone. The citizens of Kita Kyushu Kyushites, okay, that's funny, shall not suffer from horrible music composed by child man, musician Morin, musical Morin, excuse me. Kita Kyushu's very safety. Avoid this idiot's music. So this is kind of like, you know, an interesting thing to have a doppelganger on YouTube whose hits, you know, under Marc Lowe are coming up quite high on the list, and many other places. That's me, and these are some other, there's one, Marc Lowe, A Musical Journey of the Definitive Playlist. Oh, that's interesting. That looks kind of like a photo of me from the past. I see. It's kind of remixed and improved. Oh, it's interesting. It's like a 5-year-old made these. The Marc Lowe Point TMLP featuring DJ Joe Space Oddity. I see. That was David Bowie from 1999 or 2000 actually. Boxman, oh, it's got my Boxman in there. Oh, that's interesting. My song. And my version, it sounds like he remixed it. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Another Bowie-related thing here. That's cool. Let's check that out. Offensively bad Bowie's birthday mix cover. Just, because we haven't done this yet. Oh, it's got 14 likes. 2 years ago. TLMP greater than Marc Lowe. Marc Lowe point is better than David Bowie. CDRs. Trump is better than Obama and Biden. So this is from January 7th, 2021. So you see, like, it's interesting that, like, these kind of old videos are coming up so high on the, turn that off, on the feed. And it just, you have to wonder, like, would the doppelganger have some kind of, like, money invested in getting these hits up here? I'm not sure if it's going to YouTube necessarily. Maybe he's paying somebody, though. So that's cool, right? So, there are doppelgangers for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this so-called musical journey into the world of doubles and doubling and parodies and impersonation and making comments under someone else's name on a news website and all kinds of things like that. And actually there's more. There's plenty more. You want to really, if anyone wants to research this and maybe do a research paper or something, I'm sure you can find more from my double. And maybe my double is me. Maybe actually, like I say, maybe I'm him and he's me, or he's the real me and I'm the me that's impersonating him impersonating me, kind of meta thing. Maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. But, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to, like, give him some publicity, because obviously he's trying so hard to be seen and known and make his presence, that people can find his work, which is done, using my name and face and his, wonderful collection of art, prickly art. Thank you. And so Kita Kyushu, you might want to keep in mind that that's where he lives and he's working from there. And, I kind of feel extremely sad for him that that's all he seems to have in his life right now. So, this has been going on since at least 2017, 18, 19, since my ex-band broke up and he was involved with people, friends with people in that community in Fukuoka many, many years ago. And so he can't let it go, can he? It's really sad. Have a nice night. And keep an eye out, because you never know. You might have a doppelganger. You might have a double out there too, like Stillman had in City of Glass and Daniel Quinn. Sometimes life is stranger than fiction. Night.